Okay, well, I'm back from a long cruise. Dear Diary, I'm back. I thought it'd be fitting to use the same place as before. I'm going to try to say as much as possible and as little time as possible. Less than 10 minutes. Okay, so I didn't write anything down. I'm just going this off of whatever. And my personality changed a bit after 7 months away. I'm going to try to go over a refresher from beginning to the end. During the start of our deployment, we were supposed to go around different places, but we ended up actually going to the Gulf for 6 months. Yeah, it was about 80 to 90% humidity, and it was in the 90s. So most of the time throughout our cruise, we were just like hanging out of our racks. Even with the AC on 40 degrees Fahrenheit, it was still blazing hot in the berthings, and it was misery. At one point, somebody decided they didn't like supply at the department I work in, and they decided to turn the AC all the way up to 90 degrees. Needless to say, I woke up in my own sweat, wondering what's going on. Didn't even know about it until later on. I found that out, and every now and then they would do that, piss us off. Anyways, so we went from Bremerton down to San Diego to pick up the Air Wing, as well as the Marines. We went immediately over to the Gulf. It was a time of war, and we dropped I don't know how many thousand pounds of bombs in Iraq. During that time, we hit three times in Dubai. We went 3 times in Dubai, and once in Hong Kong, once in Singapore, and once in Hawaii to pick up some tigers for Tiger Cruise. Head over to San Diego, drop them all off, and back up to Bremerton. Okay, so what did I get out of this deployment? Well, I don't have my little notepad of the things that I actually wrote down for my goals, but I only accomplished one. Throughout cruise, I decided I do want a tattoo. I'm going to get a lion on my left arm and a little Spartan symbol right here. Maybe I can record it for y'all one day or whatever. And I didn't get my surface warfare pin. I didn't finish up my book, and a lot of it goes to the fact that I went on restriction. I went to Captain's Mast for violations of Articles 92 and 134, I think it is. Article 92 is failure to obey an order or regulation, and Article 134 is indecent language. Basically, with the failure to obey an order or regulation, 2 things happened with that one. I was in security at the time. I was over a year in security, but I recently got fired from there because I put up a rebellion state. They wanted us to do EOD training, and EOD training is this hard physical training that everybody else does, but I'm trying to gain weight, and I feared that it would make me lose weight, so I put up this sort of attitude against that, and they fired me from security. But failure to obey an order regulation, one of it was I was up in the computer lab. Oh, by the way, there's a lot of stupid stuff that goes on our ship. The John C. Stennis has, right now, statistics show that the John C. Stennis has the highest advancement rates in our fleet, but also the lowest morale in our fleet. And a lot of it comes from a lot of stupid stuff. I mean, you can get in trouble for some things very stupid, and that you wouldn't get in trouble for anything else, because our morale is down the drain. But mine went up whenever I came back home. Anyways, so I was on the computer lab. We have a computer lab on the ship. Whenever I wasn't supposed to be, I was supposed to be doing roving. Whenever I was on security, and for that, the security officer came in and saw me, and so he wrote me up for that. That was one part of it. The other part was I was supposedly sleeping in the berthing, armed up, but that wasn't true. What happened was that it was too dark to see anything. Whenever you walk into the cubicle, somebody walked into me. His knee hit my head, and he reported me, and he was a little rat, and he reported me saying that I was sleeping on the deck. Now, I don't know how Now, I was actually sitting down on the edge of his rack because I was just sitting down. You know, I had a bad day, I made a little prayer, whatever, but I don't know how somebody's knee can hit you in the head whenever you're sleeping on the deck. It's not possible. It's not humanly, physically possible that somebody's knee can make contact with your head on the deck whenever you are lying on the deck. But I was sitting on there. But of course, since perception is everything, then, and it was dark, I was supposedly sitting. So, oh well. So I'll take fault for the computer lab, even though that was a very stupid thing. But oh well, I got in trouble for that. But the one that I was sleeping in there, I will never take responsibility for. The other one, the indecent language, on a third port visit to Dubai, I got really intoxicated. So I decided, you know, I'm going to send this emails to this female on the ship, right? So I sent out this emails to a female on the ship that was sexual harassment in nature. It was a little bit sexually degrading or derogatory, should I say. And I recalled the messages, and I even yelled at her because I felt a little bit ashamed of it at the time, that I apologized. But in the end, she decided to press charges anyways. Now, I recall those messages, but the messages said recall message failure, and she said she didn't read the message. So she was lying. And recently, from what I heard, yeah, she was lying. In fact, you know what I think it was? I think she actually liked the letters, but of course with persuasion from other people, she decided to turn me in. So I got turned in for that one, but they can't hit me on sexual harassment, so they hit me on indecent language. Anyway, so I spent 30 days. Now I wrote a statement. I think it was all good and all, but it's didn't suffice. So I spent 30 days on reduction rate. So I'm now back to an E3, and I had 15 days suspended. So it was 45, suspension of 15. So it was only 30. But on there I got late twice. So they put back on the 15 days. However, I did prove them wrong with their own doctrine that I only had 2 discrepancy reports and I was supposed to get a page 13 warning. Instead, they charged me with 3 discrepancy reports, which was a possible vacation of any suspension. So they skipped their own rules, and if I were to get a lawyer, I could have won. But I couldn't. Actually, I could get appointed attorney, but I couldn't request court-martial because I was already in captain's mast. So that was done for. I'm running out of time. I'm going to short it. So I missed Hong Kong. I missed Hawaii. Oh no, I missed Hong Kong. I missed Singapore and missed Hawaii. Wasn't able to get anything. Bought some stuff for my family. Bought a Zune, and that Zune is now messed up. It's broken. And tonight I'm gonna go out and party a bit. And I'm going to buy a ring. And of course I'll explain everything as time goes on. But I only have a minute left, so I'm back in the barracks, and because of restriction, I'm also losing my barracks. So you're only going to see me on this barracks for a couple more, and then I'm going to have to take the picture somewhere else. But my video diary series will continue on. I got to do some other stuff today. I got to go to the mall, buy some new pants, and buy some new shoes. That is my priority, and then drink it up tonight with a friend. So, I'm going to explain more tomorrow. Alright, and that's it.